If you like keyboards with lights, then here's a keyboard and it has lights. It's actually really cool. This is a really slick keyboard. It's not a mechanical keyboard, but it does kind of have that mechanical feel. It has the higher keys. But what I like about it is the keys are very quiet. So if you like everyone hearing you type, then this might not be the keyboard for you because it's quiet enough. I can actually use this when my kids are taking a nap. So that's why I like it. On the back, the feet pop out like this, so you can have it slightly elevated. And of course, the unique things about this keyboard are the lights and the knobs. Let's go ahead and have a closer look. This keyboard was sent to me so I could make this video and review it. And so far, I've been really impressed. It's a really lovely keyboard. So you can see right now it's cycling through the different colors. If you press the function key, you can cycle through the different modes. So I'll just kind of show you how these modes work. Personally, I prefer the solid color at 4. And if you want, you can turn it off completely or turn it back on. But if we go back to 4, then I can also change the color. So I can cycle through the different colors. So you can pick whatever color you want. Now, I do want to point out the fact that if I unplug the keyboard like this, then plug it back in, you'll notice that the colors have gone back to kind of the normal or default setup. I would need to, if I want to go back to my blue color, I would need to press those keys again. It also has lights up here, so let me just press and hold this to turn it on. And this actually moves as I talk, so I can cycle through different colors here as well, and they have a few different modes as well, so kind of depending on what you like it to be. This is kind of a cool effect, like if you were working in a studio or something like this. I think it's cool to see the colors go like that. It's just a really nice effect to the overall aesthetic of the keyboard. I think it just is a really gorgeous looking keyboard, a lot of fun to type on as well. You'll notice as I type random letters, it's not very loud. I like it quiet. I think that's a wonderful thing. And another thing I really like about it is it doesn't take up extra room that it doesn't need to. So it feels a little bit compact still, but it does have your 10 key. It is a full-size keyboard. The other thing to point out is that you can adjust the lights here. You can make them dim or bright all the way, and then this is the volume knob that you can adjust. If you like extra lights on the keyboard, then I think you're going to love this. A couple things of note, as I pointed out, if you unplug it and plug it back in, it doesn't have a memory, so that's just something to be aware of. Another thing of note is when I had this plugged into my KVM, the lights up here didn't work. It didn't have enough power to power all of the lights on the keyboard, so that's something to be aware of. I think for most USB ports, you're not going to have to worry, but if you have a low power, probably USB 1.0, then the lights up here may not work, so just be aware of that. I've gone through several different keyboards, and this is the keyboard I'm going to stick with, mostly because I like the shape. I like how it's relatively compact, but it still has the 10 key, and of course, I like how quiet it is. I also think it just looks really rad. This is a cool keyboard.